Hello everyone, welcome to easyedu, and today we are going to discuss about slope of a graph. Now let's consider we have this xy coordinate system. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and we have 2 points. This is point 1 and this is point 2. Where at point 1 the x-axis is represented by 3. This is the x coordinate, while the y coordinate is 2. Now we have another point which is represented by point 2, and here the x coordinate is 7 and the y coordinate here is represented by 5. Now let's find the slope of the graph. The slope of the graph is represented by m, and it is equal to rise divided by run. The rise is the increase in the y-axis while the run is the increase in the x coordinate. So here the rise is represented by y2 minus y1, and the run is represented by x2 minus x1. So at point 1 the x1 is 3, while at x2 the point is 7. Or we can say the x coordinate at point 2 is represented by 7. Now substituting these values here, let's y2 is 5 and y1 is 2, so we have 5 minus 2, while x2 is represented by 7 and x1 is 3, so we have 7 minus 3. 5 minus 2 is 3 and 7 minus 3 is 4. Dividing 3 by 4 we will get 0.75, and this represents the slope of this graph. Now let's discuss what kind of thing it can represent. For example, we can determine velocity and acceleration from slope of graphs. Here time t represent the x-axis of this chart, and displacement d represent the y-axis of this chart. Now let's calculate velocity between these 2 points. This is point 1 and this is point 2, or we can say slope between these 2 points. The slope between these 2 points we know will be equal to rise divided by run, and here again x1 is equal to 2 while y1 is also equal to. Now here at point 2 x2 is equal to 5 and y2 is also equal to 5. Now the slope of this graph is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Substituting the values for both, we will get 5 minus 2, and here x2 is 5 and x1 is 2, so we have 5 minus 2, and that is equal to 3 divided by 3, and 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So we have slope of the line is equal to 1, while here the y coordinate is d and the x coordinate is represented by t. So d by t we know is velocity, so we have velocity is equal to 1 meter per second. So the slope of displacement time graph is velocity. Similarly, if we have a chart where the x-axis represent the time and the y-axis represent the velocity instead of displacement, then the slope of that chart will give us acceleration, because that will be velocity per second, and velocity per second is acceleration. Now different types of slopes. Here are different cases where the slope is positive. This line goes upward, so the slope in this case is positive, while the slope in this case where the direction is toward, this is point 1 and this is point 2, so it means the slope of this graph will be negative. Now if the line is a straight line, then the slope of this line will be equal to 0, and if this is a vertical line in an x-squared coordinate system, then the slope of this line will be undefined. That's it. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe easyedu for more videos.